thing is, I do have to make sure. Last time my mic wasn't even on, so I couldn't even, you know what I mean, couldn't even do that. All right, cool, 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 bam, bam, bam. Let me just get rid of my gold thing. Bam, there we go. Oh my god. All right, so today, we are going to be discussing social media and, of course, relationships. Um, Basically, going about how I would say how social media tends to set a norm in relationships that aren't realistic. Other times, you will try to emulate what you see on social media, of course, in regards to relationships. Does it actually destroy relationships, or is it more kind of like poking the bear? Like, if something's wrong in the relationship, then you see something on social media, you're just like, oh, that's why. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of thing, like how people do with horoscopes. Um, uh, we could talk about compatibility. We could talk about alphas and betas. And lastly, we could just talk about why you shouldn't take it from celebrities, basically. So let's just give a general opinion. Let's just give a general opinion on what we hold on. Let me just make sure. Make
I
sure
don't
of
know.
this.
Popped up yet.
I got you, fam. I got you, fam.
On the tubes.
On the tip. Wait, you know what? Something I just realized.
Hmm.
Why does my computer keep going to damn Microsoft Edge?
I don't know.
Man, I'm all about that Google Chrome. Yeah, it's on live. It's live.
Is it?
Yeah, you gotta refresh.
Shoot.
See it?
I do not. I don't know. Hold on. What the hell? Hold on. I don't know why it's not popping up for me. I don't know. Let me close out and reopen
Are
here.
you on that Google Chrome?
I am on Google Chrome actually.
Shit.
It's my main browser.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not popping up for me.
Shit.
That's weird.
Boom, 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 bam. I got you, fam. Hold up. How do I Facebook? Okay. Bumble. I think you are. Got you. You got your Facebook open?
My Facebook? No. I can't. Oh, I can just. Yeah, I see it. Hold on.
There you go. All right. General question first. Do you think social media destroys relationships?
It can, based on how it's used. So there is nothing wrong with sharing parts of your life. It's like if you guys are doing something fun, if you guys saw something cool, you're just enjoying each other's company.
Mhm.
That's fine. That's great. It's like, hey, you guys went on vacation. This was our vacation. It's like, all right, cool. Those are great pictures. I'm glad your relationship is going well. And it looks like you had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But then there are the people that like everyone has one of them, at least one friend on Facebook, and they like share every little thing. And it's always like, oh yeah, did this, did that, over here. Woo, yeah, my life is great. But anytime I see that in my head, I'm always like thinking there might be some red flags. There, I don't, I don't know how good your life actually is, because anytime I see that, I immediately think of those family people who are parts of Vine and stuff, like who literally Vine their whole lives.
Yeah.
Like everything is for content,
Yeah.
and that shit's not healthy. So anytime I see that, I immediately start thinking something's probably wrong.
Okay. Okay. I don't think it can nor should it. I think social media ends up validating what's already there. So if you have like some sort of insecurity in your relationship, I feel like you need validation for that insecurity, right? If let's say you suspect somebody of cheating and there's like signs on the internet, like on social media about how they cheat, and you're gonna be like, oh, I think he's cheating. Mind you, you don't have no reason to think that, right? You just think that they're cheating, and then you go on social media and it goes, are they staying out late? Yep, she's cheating. They're cheating, right? But meanwhile, you're just doing that even though you know that they probably work overnight and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it validates, in my opinion, social media validates insecurities, right?
Hmm.
While being a platform that says, "Oh, what was it? Love me for my insecurities and all," right?
Yeah. Hmm.
No, no. What it does is it amplifies insecurities, in my opinion. Let's for example go into the picture taking, right?
Gotcha.
Okay, Instagram, uh, possibly Twitter. You know what I mean? But Instagram, and Facebook are the main picture ones, right?
True.
Couple gets together. They
Hmm.
get together, and every other picture on, let's say, each other's Instagram is that person,
Got you.
right? What do you think goes through people's minds when they see that?
If every other picture is your significant other, I'm starting to think like my immediate thought is like they're probably not
Hold
making
on.
face.
Think about the general public's thoughts and then think about your thoughts. What would generally be the consensus? And then think about what you would think.
Someone cheating, probably. It's a little bit too suspicious. Like, y'all really in love, huh?
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Okay.
I made you with the general thinking, and then you could dive into how you feel, right? So the general consensus is you guys must be happy,
Mm-hmm.
right? I see this person with you on every other picture. You guys are probably happy as hell,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's it. That's it. You probably think there's some obsession in it a little bit, but like a sprinkle a little bit of a obsession, but that's it. All right. Now speak on what you truly think.
I see what you're saying with that. So basically, it looks like you're trying too hard. So I guess honestly, the best way to put it, you look like you're an overachiever. You're trying so hard to paint this perfect, beautiful picture, just trying to cover up problems or other issues that you might be having in your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it looks to me. Like you might be obviously trying to paint a picture for everyone else, but like if someone actually just sits down and looks at it, it's like something's a bit off. Like whatever like it's like that person at work who like does they try too hard. And you
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean by they try hard. Not just doing your job, but they like just everything. It's like, bro, you relax. We see you. It's all right, man. You don't gotta do all that, but they keep doing so much, and it comes off a certain way.
That's true. That's true. Same with me. I view over posting each other is a red flag, right? And by over posting, I don't mean like your, let's say your social media is them, you know, like 10 pictures of them in a row, like that kind of. I don't think that. I think it's the frequency that you post them is an issue, right? There's no reason why there's 7 days in a week and everybody sees 10 pictures of you guys together as separate posts. We don't need to know. We don't need to know slumber party together on Monday.
Brush your teeth together.
Brush Tuesday. We going to the park Wednesday. I stubbed my toe. He's about to give me a band-aid Thursday. Like it just doesn't make sense. Because in my opinion, it's more about I need to show the world this is a good thing because in reality it might not be. That's what I think it is. And I always say this uh sometimes with my female friends is the more you post a person, the more you post them. Not not of course again, not of course how you did it. It's just how often, how frequently. The more you post a person, tells me that there's things that you don't want to address in the relationship, right? Because we can all be happy. We can all be happy with our significant other, but if you look at the social medias of people who are happy together but still chilling, right? Like they chill, it'll be posted themselves, girlfriend, boyfriend, posted themselves together, posted themselves together. Like you know what I mean? Like there's a nice balance to it,
Mm.
right? Um, One of my female friends who shall not be named, I told her, I said it was in her room, and I said, you know, you keep a picture of your current boyfriend all over your bed and your wall because you know that things aren't going well. So you need these pictures, right, to kind of quiet that reality. You need a reminder that things can be well, right? So when in social media, we all see the same thing. It's like you're seeing this often and often and often, and then when people ask like, "How are you?" and so, sometimes you don't get that. Oh, we're good, we're great. You don't get that, right? Sometimes you get, we're trying to look, I mean, that kind of thing, right? But then the worst part is to overpost, then delete. That's the
Oh
worst
yeah,
part.
that's what
That's
else,
the
man.
mm. That's not toxic on social media in my opinion. I don't think social media messes that up either. I think what happens there, and a lot of people can validate this, when I can say it from a guy's perspective, when a female posts their boyfriend 24/7, right? And let's say she has like 300 posts or some shit, right? Then you like a picture, right? You like a picture of this, let's say weeks or months later, right? You like a picture. Then you check the profile and see they only have like 5, 10 pictures. And it's like, huh? You know what I'm saying? And all of them are from like years ago, right? Before the boyfriend or all that stuff. And this has dudes thinking, ooh, she must be single now. She must be single now. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's, a lot of people be like why you in my business? Why you, once you put your business on social media, it's everybody's business at that point, right? It's no longer a private domain. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't get that, which in my opinion isn't really fair. Again, hey, appreciate that, brother. Protosonic, you already know Chris. How you doing? Um, I just think people need to be more aware that once you make it into a public domain, once you yell out to the world, "This is us," then the world's gonna be like, "Oh yeah," you know what I'm saying?
Start taking notes.
That is how it goes. That's just how it goes. But that's my opinion on that one.
Yeah, I mean, that's why social media it can be good, it can be great, and it can also be really toxic for your relationship. Also, you're just inviting potential problems into your relationship. Also, just by putting everything out there.
Hmm.
That's why you should limit how much you're constantly putting out. Because like we've all seen it where someone's like talking shit about their boyfriend or their girlfriend, their wife, their husband
Yeah.
on Facebook, and it's like, bro, that's some shit you keep to yourselves. That's
Yep.
not something you post online about.
Yep.
It's not gonna help fix your problem because the comments are either gonna be someone validating you or potentially pushing you towards more toxic behavior, which also is not gonna help the problem.
No doubt.
It's
You,
like,
you know what's crazy? Now that I think about it, you know what I view social media as?
hmm,
The movies, right? You're the movie. Right? Your life is everything you post is a movie. Right? You're
hmm,
posting all this and that's a movie. Everybody in social media is the audience. They eating their popcorn and they telling you don't go in there. Telling you don't do that. Saying, God, I told you. Like, all that stuff, bro.
hmm.
When you think about it, but then imagine the movie talking back like, yo, shut up. Watch the movie. You see how much
Yeah,
sense
I
that
get
makes? That makes no sense, right? It makes no sense for me to literally put out all my business. You know how I really hate guys? A broke ass nigga, right? Like they do all that shit, right? And then they date a broke ass nigga, and everybody on social media like, so what happened? What would you saying last week, right? And they're like, mind your business. I don't know when you're my business. You told me your business. I'm just trying to follow up with you. I'm just trying to see what was the result. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just it. You just throw things out there and expect people not to respond. That's how social media is. Some people don't even respond in words. They respond in likes and emotes. Right? That's just how it is. Look, if somebody comes out and says, man, all girls and all dudes are the same. What's the first thing that happens? Two things. DMs and comments. Right? DMs, are you okay? Comments, damn, what happened? right? Like all these people are trying to figure out what happened. You know why? Because you put the question out there, you put that statement out there to the public because you wanted a reaction to it, right? A lot of people say social media is my diary, right? My diary and things like that. Keep it private then. There's literally there's really a part that says only me can see this. There's literally shit like that. Privatized video, all that stuff.
Only me, only friends. If you only want your friends to see it,
You know what I'm
or
saying?
everybody.
That it literally has a world icon. It literally has a world icon for what you put out there into the world. Like it literally tells you world's gonna see this. So when the world asks for a follow up question and shit, like, hey, like let's put it in simple terms. If you tell the world I'm going to a job interview, right? Hours later, people gonna ask how was it, right? They're not gonna be like, oh, went to a job interview, cool. People are gonna ask, I wonder how it went, how'd it go? I bet you they didn't get it, or I bet you they got hired, right? I'm just saying. But then, if we follow up with that question, right? If we follow up, how'd the job interview go? They'll tell you. They'll be like, yeah, I didn't get the job, or yeah, I got the job. But mind you, this is the same social media platform, right? So if I end up breaking up with somebody, and I say, all these girls are the same, people gonna be like, what happened? The same people that would ask me, how was the job interview, right? Why am I gonna get mad at them for asking the question? It just doesn't make sense. Whatever you put on the internet stays on the internet. So if you don't want people in your business, don't put your business out there. That's Caribbean folk 101. If you don't want your business out there, right, don't tell nobody your business. That's just it.
And also, here's a good saying: people are like, "Oh, spill the tea." Well, guess what? Tea stains. Don't forget that. That shit don't come out.
That shit.
Once that information is out there,
Yeah.
it's out there.
Yeah.
People screenshot, they record, it resurfaces. It'll come back to haunt you. Never forget. They'll always get you.
That shit is
Shit,
crazy.
look at Twitter. People just dig back 5 years. Oh, look what he said.
Look.
But bro, that was 5 years ago. Also, I always love to think about how long did it take? You really sat down at your computer for probably like 4 days.
It had to be
go
4 days
back,
at least.
Back until you found some
That
shit.
shit takes a while to load, and that means nobody should have been calling you or nothing. Because I think it was one time I was actually looking back at my own Facebook. Right, thank God Facebook got these memories functions now. But literally, I was looking back at it, and people were texting me and stuff like that. As soon as I pressed the text and I flipped back to the Facebook basically said, "Nah, we gotta reset this. You back at the top now. You ain't going back to 2014 and all them shits no more." Right? I got pissed because I'm like, damn, bro, I scrolled all the way back and I couldn't find, like, goddamn. Stefan says it's not your relationship anymore; it's ours. Dude, you were a damn fool, bro. You were a damn fool. But that's just in regards to like putting your business out on social media, right? That's just in regards to that. Now for celebrities, right? I always say this: don't take your relationship advice from Hollywood. Right, because I think, in all honesty, they are the one people on this world you don't want relationship advice from, right? Unless there's somebody in Hollywood that has been married for 50, 60 years, no media coverage, nothing. They just chilling, right? I think Denzel and his wife. That's how it goes for them. I think. If I'm
Yeah,
not
you
mistaken.
don't hear
You don't hear
anything
shit about them. You don't hear
There's a
shit
movie
about them.
Denzel's in it, and that's it. There's no controversies, no huge articles blowing up.
Nope.
That's it.
Yep, and that's see what I'm talking about. Like those are the people you can hear from. But when it comes to like, all right, let me put one of the biggest relationship advice people out there. Actually, there's a list, I would say. So first one's first. Everybody knows this one: Will Smith and Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
All right, Will Smith has been giving relationship advice for years now. Right, he kind of glorifies his relationship with Jada. He even said like there was a whole speech. You know why we're happy? Because I'm not responsible for her happiness. She's responsible for her happiness. Da 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 da. Turns out she gonna have a situationship, right? Because again, she wasn't happy, right? You the one that said you ain't responsible for her happiness. She's responsible, so she wanted to go find that shit. You know what I'm saying, right? But these are the same people that tell you what to do, right? And their own relationship was rocky. Hell, if you truly even look at it, their relationship in the beginning made no sense. Hear me out. I forgot what movie it was, but it was a show. I think it was a show when Will was doing Fresh Prince, and so I forgot. But basically, Will had his first girlfriend. They were in love, fam. Let's be like they were compatible, everything like that. And then he sees Jada, and he don't know Jada, but he sees her and he's like, oh, I gotta get her, right? He don't know her though, right? So he divorces his girl. He sees Jada, da da da, right? And even one of his stories says like Jada was yelling at him, calling him like yelling at him and stuff like that. And he basically told her like, if you act that way, I'm leaving. Like we ain't gonna do that, right? Which already shown you they were opposites, right? Like the fact that he has to say I'm gonna leave if you do that already shows like maybe these people aren't really a good couple. But he already just had left his wife though. He just gave up a happy home though, right? For a girl he found attractive. He didn't know though. So then you end up with the glorified relationship, right? Like Will and Jada, Pickett Smith, all that stuff, right? For years and years and years. That's the couple you always heard. All this relationship advice they're giving to people, all that stuff. Hell, even I think it was Gabrielle Union, or I think it was Jada told Gabrielle Union, or somebody like that. I forgot who it was, to not get married, to like sleep around and shit, right? To make sure she was okay, like she was like okay with it, fine with it. You know what I mean? Like, what kind of advice is that? Sleep around? Like what? Like that's the same people that validate the whole phase. Ain't no whole phase. Ain't no whole phase. You just like to sleep around, and you just did it for a period of time. That's you. That ain't the person next door. That ain't gonna be your sister when she get older. That ain't your mama. You know what I'm saying? That's just you. Right? Ain't no whole phase. Right? There's an adolescent phase. Right? There's a kid phase. There's a baby phase. There's an adult phase. Ain't no whole phase. That saying a whole phase is the same as saying a retaliation phase for teenagers. Right? Like teenagers don't have a retaliation phase. We are more prone because of the fact that now we're going out in the world and learning to say no to our parents, right? Or we want to, right? But there is no retaliation phase in the actual, in actual human behavior. Because if I told let's say my nephew, he's gonna go through a retaliation phase, my sister gonna look at him like, no, he's not. And guess what happened? He's at that age now. He ain't retaliating. Right? I retaliated because I was in constrictive parenting. Right? Again, for a good reason. I would have been shot, but but I was in a dangerous area, so it made sense why I had to learn how to be sneaky and retaliate. What's the word? Retaliatory, something like that. Retaliatory.
I think that's a word. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. If it's not a word, it need to be a word. Retaliatory, right? Because I was not experiencing the fun I thought teenagers should have. Right? But it's not a phase, it's my own decision. Right? But that's just one. Don't take no advice from Will and Jada, as again they've been exposed to not even have a happy relationship. That's number one. Number two, Cardi B. Alright. No. Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion, no. Okay? These like I'm gonna just sum it up for them, bro. Cardi B is literally with somebody who cheats on her almost daily. Who she was gonna divorce from and then said fuck it. Right. Who literally, right, she would talk about girls know your worth, know all this shit. Go home to the cheater and shit and just be like, he bought me a truck though. Right? He bought me a new purse though. Ow. Right, you know what I mean? Like, how you gonna tell somebody else know your worth and you don't know yours? I'm just saying, like that's just weird to me. That's just weird to me. So Cardi B is definitely one. Meg Thee Stallion, bruh. I don't even think let's just say like most of her relationships always end up really bad breakups because of the fact that she tends to not choose the right people to have around her. But at the same time, she does get a big head often, according to like all these other sources that say like she basically changed since the whole music industry thing. So like these are people you don't want advice from. And now I'm not saying don't get advice from people that have breakups and things like that. I'm not saying that, right? But celebrities have to put up a persona for a reason, or else their image is shot, right? So on social media, when motherfuckers like the game puts out, yo, a dude has to provide for his girl, right? I got the house, I got the bills, I got the. I'm like, you're literally a millionaire, fam. Like, shut your bit, like, bro, like, shut up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the worst part is the game got rich during the time of lower rent and shit like that, right? Game ain't old, but he ain't that young, right? So I'm like, I think I remember I commented. I said, all right, give me your money for at least a year, and I'll give you my money. I'll give you my salary. Do that shit up here. I want you to pay for everything up here. Let me see what you're talking about, right? Because like again, all these celebrities they go around like there's some high status bed and all be all and things like that. When they just avoid reality, right? So why would you take advice from somebody who avoids reality? That makes no sense. Do your thing, Jared.
The reality, man, we all see this shit where it's like, get you a high value man. Well, first of all, high value men that you always like to point out are a minority in our society today. It's like, I want a millionaire. Well, shit, there ain't a lot of those. Generally, millionaires either A, stick with other millionaires because
Yep.
you generally have a similar mindset in certain aspects, or B, they already got someone they want and they don't care. And they're not going to be looking for you. C, you're most likely not even in the right area to encounter said millionaire to even have potential of getting in a relationship with them. So there's that. Also, when other dudes, if you're looking for a guy, hear you say that, they immediately like, nah, not her. You're gone. They just X'd you off. Now, from there is nothing wrong with having standards. Everyone has standards. So there's a bare minimum that you want in your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But you, of course, have to realize how ridiculous certain standards might be. If you want a millionaire, first of all, are you a millionaire? No. All right, well, shit, then you got like maybe a 10%, less than 10% chance of finding that. Good luck. You're probably going to die alone. Just saying.
Let me cut you off real quick when you said the standards. When we talk about standards, everybody goes based off three core things,
Hmm.
right? What do you think your three core things are in regards to standards? Because everything else outside of those three core things are flexible, right?
That's true. That's
These
true.
are the three things. So go ahead, Jared. Let me hear your
All
three
right.
core
So the
things.
first standard is everyone's first standard. I don't care what people say. Everyone's first standard is how someone looks. You have to be attracted to the
Mm-hmm.
person that you're going to be with
Okay.
on some level.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's like some people are like, that can be a 5 and I'm fine. Some people might at least at the bare minimum want a 6 or a 7. That's fine.
Okay.
But attraction is always standard number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two for me is personality. You can't be some uptight person that we can't have fun and joke around.
So
Like that shit.
what's the trait though? What's the trait?
Trait.
What's the traits you looking for, fam?
Shit. Must be fun and weird. I don't know.
All right, there you go. Fun and weird. All right,
Fun
all
and weird.
right. So that's number two. So looks, fun and weird, and what else?
3.
Yeah.
I'm not, no,
Mm-hmm.
intelligence, but not in the way that's like I want to say like, oh, I want to be with a NASA scientist. Nah, I want to be able to talk to you about like anything, and we can like have a civil conversation about any situation, break it down, and either come to a solution or just figure out what to do. Or is that emotional intelligence? That's not emotional intelligence.
That's you talking about wisdom.
I mean, yeah, probably wisdom, wise, I guess would be
Thank you,
the
Stefan
loyalty.
hit on it. Loyalty, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta need loyalty as one of the core things, fam.
true.
Cause what you described may be your ideal girl, but if she ain't loyal, what good is that? You know what I mean?
Good point. Good
Right?
point.
Right? Because I know for mine personally, it's loyalty, consistency, and compatibility. Right? So that means, although everybody prefers a 10 out of 10 looks and all that stuff, but
Obviously,
again,
yeah.
that's flexible. Right? Compatibility goes with the personality. right?
True.
Me being an introvert, me liking anime, me doing gaming and stuff like that. Compatibility doesn't necessarily mean she has to like those things, but compatibility and loyalty combined together can mean she supports them, right?
All right, I got
Right.
you.
And then, but we see the looks and be flexible. I don't need to date a 10 out of 10. I can date a 5 out of 10, but then to me she looks like an 8 out of 10.
That is true.
Right? Flexibility, right? Extrovert, like maybe she likes going out like that. Me, I don't like going out too much. I can go out, but I ain't going out too much.
Every day.
Flexibility, right? I'm just saying, like those things, men especially, we tend to look for the three core traits that we find in a partner, and then we're flexible after that. Women tend to go for at least five or more, and they will not shift until it's too late.
Wasn't there like an article that talked about that? Like they asked men and women. It was like, men, if you got someone who was like, I think they said 5 out of 10, like things that you want, would you take them? And they're like, yes. And asked women, and it's like, no. And they're like, what?
All right. Let's say
Like,
this. Say you're a big powerful CEO.
got you.
Big powerful CEO, right? Right. And a 4'11"
Okay.
poor woman with a go-lucky personality asks to date you. You find her attractive, but she asks to date you. She's poor, she's broke, all that stuff. What you doing?
Well, I'm rich, so money's not an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Just go lucky. I find her attractive.
Mm-hmm.
So fuck it. Why not?
Okay, right. Now, the three things I just described is she had a good personality, right? She's attractive to you. That was the key thing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say she was attractive. I said she attractive
Attractive
to you, right?
True.
Then the other thing was I made it that she's short.
Mm. Oh, I got you. I got you.
Extremely short. Okay. Now say you were a female CEO and a broke
4'11".
I would say 4'11". Let me not say that, but like 5'5", a broke
I was
5'5",
up to you. Hey, how you doing, girl?
a broke 5'5" dude, like broke as in like just borderline poverty, not even borderline, like below poverty, right? Happy go lucky, and attractive to you again, comes up to you and asks a date. More women would say no, and it'll be because one of the things I described, his height, his status, right? Or maybe they don't like that he's happy go lucky. Right? See, men, we don't nitpick, right? We take the core things and then we say we could work on everything else. That's fine.
Quality over quantity, basically.
Exactly. Right? We tend to, and this is why they say men settle for less, because what is less to us? Right? What's the main thing? This is like a trick question because there's no correct answer. But what do you think is a main thing that men look for? From a woman, and it doesn't necessarily mean something physical. It's something to the man. What does he look
Comfort.
for? Comfort, peace of mind, right? Okay, that's all you need from a woman, and she's already a 10 out of 10 for you. You know what I'm saying? Women need more than that. It's not just comfort, right? They could date the best guy they've ever been with, but still need more from him, right? He could be Jesus incarnate, but Jesus ain't have no job, right? Jesus ain't have no job. He could feed the homeless, turn
But the fish and
water
and
into
bread,
wine, all that
the water
stuff.
to wine.
But he ain't had no money, right? He ain't had no money. So if Jesus came down right now and still was the same guy he was back then, just wandering around, no job and stuff like that, you think he's gonna get any of these females from?
I mean, bro, I don't know, man. He got the carpenter skills. He can build you a house. You never gonna.
He ain't got no job, Tommy. He ain't got no job, man. Rest in peace, Tommy, man. But
Bruh,
but you see what I'm talking about? Like, we accept the bare minimum. So the same thing goes in regards to social media, right? Why do you think men don't post their women? Oh, no. Why do you think some men don't post their women? Give me a woman's answer, and then give me your answer.
I don't. All right. Uh, I would say for a man's side, I'm happy with her. I don't have anything to prove or show anybody.
Hmm.
That's it. That's all I need. Like I'm happy.
That sounded
I don't. I
very.
don't care if you know that I'm happy. Just know that I am happy.
That sounded very minimalist. Now, what about a woman's side?
If she's not posting you a lot, most likely
No, 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 no. You're still the man.
okay.
What would a woman think if you're not posting her often or at all?
Oh, I don't like her.
You know what
I'm not happy
else?
with her. I'm holding something against her.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to potentially cheating. There's that too, because people
Hmm.
don't. You don't want to know about relationships.
Okay. Now, why? Why do you think that is?
She doesn't feel validated, most
Mm.
likely, that I'm not showing her off because she's a prize.
Okay. Now, why do you think they need to be shown off?
Insecurity, probably.
Uh-huh. And what has happened? What do you have to post to make them feel uninsecure?
I love you. This is my world. I would die for you.
So it traces right back to social media and insecurity, right? I don't post you, and you start thinking about 100 different things as to why. When in reality, it could be I don't put my business out there. It could even be I'm lazy. You know what I mean? It could be something simple as that. But here's what happened with social media, right? In regards to relationships, in regards to posting each other, celebrities do it every day.
Uh,
They go out and about every single day, and they're just posting each other with Bay, without Bay, missing Bay, all that Bay, right? Old Bay, right? Seasoning. So what do? We go. Maybe we should do the same thing. Here's the difference: when they take pictures, right? The cameramen normally get paid, right? Normally, the social media accounts and things like that. So they have to take pictures. They have to put out a status out there that we are together, we are happy, and then oftentimes this happens during the time of sales,
mm,
right? Album sales, movie sales, all that stuff, right? But now for your everyday Joes and Joannas, right? Or is it Joes and Janes? I don't know. Fuck it.
I don't know.
But for your everyday Joes and Joannas, we didn't think about that. We don't think about that. We go, see, why can who dates now? I don't even know. Why can fuck? Why can I don't know Mr. Krabs date Mrs. Puff? I don't know shit. Why can they post each other? And then then you're looking at it as since they do it, we should do it.
Mm,
But then why? What's the reason? What's the reason to do it? Is it only because they do it? Right? And then you have more celebrities going on, like, and this oftentimes stems from the female, because a lot of men don't follow what's on social media. We tend not to follow what we see on social media. Right? Women tend to follow what they see on social media because they have to keep up. They have to be up with the trends. They have to be up with everything like that. And it's nothing against them. It's not against them at all. Like they basically like computers. They're updating. Whenever they see an update, they got to do it. They shut down a little bit, then they revive and come up with an update. Right? That's just it. Men, we cool with being Windows 95 as long as we can still access the internet. That's us.
I like that.
Right? That's men right there. Y'all can put that in quotes and analogies. Men are Windows XP, right? Let's go on Windows XP.
XP. Yeah.
We are Windows XP. We don't care how long it's been. We are still able to go on the internet. Women are Windows 10 and above, right? They need to shut down for every update. Then they update themselves, whether it's good or bad, right? And it's not against them, but that update doesn't come from being better. It updates from seeing someone they deem as better, right? I don't look at Drake and go, yo, Drake just got this coat. I want to get that coat. I don't do that. Why? Because I know my lane. I know I ain't Drake. I ain't going to strive for Drake things because I'm not in Drake's situation, right? But if you put Beyonce wearing a certain dress, that dress is sold out tomorrow, right? But let's be real, Beyonce could have got that dress for $20, but because she wore it, now it's 2,000 in the store.
True.
Right? And guess what? Men look at that shit and go, 2,000.
I'm buying that.
The only time men buy like that kind of thing, like when they see another celebrity on it, is to resell it. Right? Women go, I bought it. This is what Beyonce wore. So you better step your game up because I'm like Beyonce now.
To be fair, there are no dudes that go buy like the $400 sneakers, the Gucci belts and stuff.
But here's the thing: when you look at those sneakers, I don't know about the belts. The belts are dumb. But when you look at the sneakers, it's oftentimes for resale value. It's oftentimes for collection, right? Nobody actually wears $400 sneakers unless it's pennies to them. Those $400 sneakers are literally in closets, just there, like they're in
never
cases.
touching the court.
They never leave the room. You know what I'm saying? But that Beyonce dress, that shit going out whenever there's a big event. Kid you not. You know, but that's why I'm saying, like, celebrities again have to keep up with a perception, with a certain way of like you looking at them, right? Cardi, you know what? I think the real reason why Cardi didn't divorce Offset is because it would look bad. It would look like she did it wrong. Right? And the last thing people want to do is admit when they're wrong. So they got to prove to you even more that they were right. Right? Because she actually fell into that category we talked about with posting often. All she did was post every day. Oh, we're happy together. We're happy. Da 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 da. Then what do you see in the news? Asking for divorce. Like you think what we're saying is false? Like there's literally just evidence right in front of you. And again, around the time her album starts coming out, and she's having her divorce and stuff like that, what happens? That man buys her a truck. That man does the same thing he did the last time he cheated. He basically bought her gifts and flowers and say he's sorry. Then boom, she's like, you know what? Never mind, we're gonna work it out. Like what? Like, and again, it's something I always tell people. Like, I will always forgive. You know, when you're like 16, 13, 16. If you cheat while you're that age, that's fine. Well, it's not fine, but it's forgivable. Because you're not acting on sense, you're acting on hormones all the time, right? You're not. Plus, oftentimes if you have like a girlfriend or boyfriend during that time, you're not thinking about 2-3 years from now. You're thinking about tomorrow.
True.
Right. So you're thinking about, I'm gonna get this now, and then maybe I can hide it for tomorrow because I don't gotta worry about next year. Da da da. But grown men and women that cheat, grown men and women, right? So I would honestly say past the age of 23. Grown men and women that cheat have used logic and said, fuck it. Maybe I can get away with it. They use logic for that. It's not emotion. It's logic. Like, they weighed the pros and cons together. A 16-year-old, 18-year-old, right? They're not thinking about pros and cons. They're thinking about now. They're thinking about, I'm gonna get mine now, right? But grown women and men, they think, yeah, this is what might happen. But I think this is might also happen. Maybe I get away with this and this and that. They do all that stuff before even taking a step into something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Like I said, I just don't think celebrities are the ones you should ever take relationship advice from, especially because they get passed around in Hollywood, bro.
That's most of them have been around with everybody.
Like, bro, we got people out here literally out here dating this baseball player to this football player to this baseball player again to this football player's cousin to Joe from down the street to Bill Cosby's cousin. I don't know. There's just this whole bunch of shit, and all these motherfuckers that you dated all know each other. Right, they all go to each other's games and that kind of thing. Like, just imagine, and this is how I relate it to like our shit, right? Imagine going to, let's say, college. Let's say we're in college, but we're like in a certain friend group, right? This one girl dates me. She breaks up with me. She goes to you. She breaks up with you. She goes to Stefan. She goes from Stefan to Kevin. She goes from Karen to Eric. Like, you know how dumb that would look, right? Because one, I think it just stops either with me or with you. It just stops there. Because once Stefan and Eric and all of them see that, like, what the fuck? No. Right? Like, he been in all in you. He been all in you. Like, I know these dudes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this how celebrities are, bro. Like, they literally just go, oh, you famous too? Shoot. Let's do something.
What's happening?
Yeah, let's do something. You know what I'm saying? J-Lo out here, what was her, like, her 7th engagement?
That's right. She has been engaged so many times.
To the same motherfucking circle, bro. They all know each other.
And they all go with
and guess who she back with? Ben Affleck. They literally had South Park make fun of her and Ben Affleck. What? How long ago? Like 2006, right? 2005 or something like that. It is one thing you celebrities should know. It's literally do not give her an engagement ring. That's literally it. Because that's when she leaves. It's never before that.
Too. That shit was hilarious.
Yo, it's never before that, fam. This man A-Rod proposed to her. She said yes. Months later, she's gone, bro. Like, is that not like a mental illness or some shit? Like, I'm confused. There has to be something.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me thrice, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, what the fuck rhymes with 7 on you? What? The 7, you gonna send your ass to heaven. That's what we gonna do. Goddamn. Shit, bro. But again, celebrities are definitely a no-no in regards to social media. But again, it's all based off you, though. It's all based off you and what you think is right or wrong in my God honest opinion.
I mean, other issues people also put celebrities on a pedestal. And like we always see, like when something happens, people are like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it." They're human. Don't forget that. They have popularity and wealth, but they're still human. They're gonna fuck up. They're gonna do things wrong. They're gonna do some weird shit or wrong shit. It's gonna happen. They're not perfect. But yeah.
John said, "Take sloppy seconds to another level."
It's like Fitz though.
Stefan said, "Celebrities be playing musical chairs with booty." Damn. And some of them be missing too. They be missing that chair, bro. Oh my God. I just find it. First of all, I find it disgusting. Right, and I say that for both men and women. Like people try to get on women just for having. I get on men too when it comes to that.
You sleep around like all the time.
Like here's a God honest truth. God honest truth. If my boy is sleeping around the whole neighborhood, and I hear about it, he slept with her. First things first, I'm gonna be like, bro, you a hoe. Right? Kid you not. I'm like, you a hoe? I don't think I could either take any advice or anything for you about women other than how to sleep with them, right? That's number one. Number two, right? I'm not messing with those women. The reason I'm not messing with those women is because it's widely known who he is. Which means you took that information and then still said yes. Right? That tells me not to fuck with you because you fuck with anything now. Right? That's another form of social media. Right? Remember, social media's been around forever. Right? It's not been just Twitter, Facebook, and stuff like that. It's been town criers. It's been them telephones that go that shit, and then they talk like this. They talk like that. Hello. They talk like that and shit. And it's been around since the cups, you know, and the cups on the string. The neighborhood gossip, the witch trials, all that shit has been. That's all that is social media. It's just different forms of media, right? We're in the electronic era of media. We in the internet media, right? That's it. Internet, right? Motherfuckers had newspapers already. They had the town cry already. They had decrees. They had the Lutheran theories and all that shit. Right? All that stuff happening, right? But mostly important is like a lot of people try to blame it on social media today. We have always been influenced by news. No matter what, we have throughout all of human history, we've been influenced by news, right? Everybody went into the town square to figure out what the town crier was yelling about, right? If he said the British are coming, like what's his name, Paul Revere, he said the British are coming. What are we gonna do? We're gonna stand there. We're gonna just stand still. No, we're gonna be like, oh shit, the British are coming, and we gonna be out, or we just about to be up in arms, right? But you're still gonna have. You're still not gonna be sure until you see the British actually coming. So social media is all about you. It's only about you. Social media has no power over anybody other than public image. That is it. Right. That is it. And you don't like what you hear? Turn the shit off. There's literally look. I kid you not. I can get off Facebook for weeks, months, or years. It don't matter to me. I got TV. Right. I got my games. I got outside. I can do all that. Right. I'm not gonna take, bro. This is why I always like say social media really has no effect. Don't get me wrong. I be getting in debates about people.
Oh yeah,
Right.
100%.
I be getting in debates, right? And sometimes I get irritated because some of what you be saying is dumb shit. Right. I can't fix that. Right. But then, say you attack me, right? You attack me. Hell, in my stream, I've been called monkey and shit like that for being black. And what do I say? I'm a fucking gorilla. I ain't no damn monkey. I'm King Kong in this bitch. Right? And what do? They leave. Why? Because they just found out they can't get to me. Right? But other people on social media can be hurt by those comments. That's also influence. You were influenced to make a decision based off what you saw on social media. Right? But celebrities are definitely a no-go. Celebrities literally have people that manage their accounts as well. They literally have people that they're about to post something and then the manager goes, I don't think you should post that. And they don't. Right? Or they're just chilling and the manager sees something that he could post and he posts it. Right? All these big time celebs have that kind of stuff. Because if the celeb posts something wrong, it's on them. So they have managers for that. Right? But then you go into us, everyday people. We don't got no managers for that. We got friends. Right? Some people will say, yo, should I post this? Because they know it's something wrong or feel like it could be wrong. We have that. We could be like, should I post this chat saying, this person's ugly as shit or something? Obviously, no. Right? But if I decide, fuck it, I don't care, and I post it, what's going to happen? Now, either two things are going to happen. I'm going to get attacked or that's going viral.
True.
Right? That's how it is. But then, speaking of celebrities, you know the people that got me pissed off, man?
Who?
And this is why I don't like celebrity advice. Do you remember Action Jackson, whatever his name is? He's like a dude that was always like in his truck talking about how men ain't shit, basically.
Fucking.
He cheated on his wife.
Yeah, that shit was, bro. I was laughing my ass off.
Bro.
I knew that shit was too good to be true.
Bro, I knew that shit was happening, bro. The one that, all my female friends were sharing that shit like religiously. They're like, I can't believe it.
I get it.
I literally went to the comments and said, you guys are so oblivious, right? And they're like, how you gonna say we're oblivious, right? I'm like, he literally gets on here talking himself up by bashing other men down, right? That's to make himself look good, right? Any man that will bash another man to make himself look good, right, is either hiding something or trying to appease other women. Right? That's red flag right there. Any man who belittles and drops the status of another man is trying to appease another woman because they're either hiding something or they're trying to get something out of those women. That's just how it is. When I saw that he cheated, fam, I was like, no surprise.
Bro, the book he posted, like he released afterwards, made it even worse to me. I was like, wow.
Yeah, he gonna post a book. He gonna bring her on social media.
Out of there, and she got shit for that too. Like he kind of like messed up her life too a little bit.
Hold on. John said that is a risk. Oh, speaking about the social media managing, That has a risk assessment that can actually financially impact them, as opposed to us just getting some backlash from friends or family. That is true until you get cancel culture. Now you ain't got no job. But um, yeah, he made his wife look bad, bro. And in my god honest opinion, if my wife cheated on me or some shit, don't bring me on your camera. I don't want nobody to see my ass. I don't want nobody to see me. This is my husband. I'm very sorry. Fuck you. Go be with that person. All right. Get out my house. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like that's just wild, bro.
The only social media account that you should follow, and I mean like follow, is Wendy's, because whoever runs Wendy's Twitter is hilarious. And they don't care. They will come after you. Wendy's be grilling people. Shit's hilarious.
Grilling. Ah! Nah. But definitely.
That's also why I don't watch the news, bro. Most of it's not even good. Like, I remember, like, because I really don't watch the news anymore.
Yeah.
When I worked to my parents' house for Father's Day, within like 10 minutes of being there, it's all just depressing shit or political shit. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to watch. I don't want to know. Like, the first one was some horrible accident, I think, in Alabama, where like 9 kids on a like school bus burned to death. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear this shit.
And then most recently there was a condo in Florida that just completely
that collapsed. I don't want to know about this shit.
Point like, made on the cancel culture person. Yeah, no. I mean, see, again, I think it's either on this podcast or my cousin's podcast that I said, social media and media itself will not report normal. I think that is the biggest thing that most people should understand, is that what gets shared is things that are aboriginal or abnormal, right? If I told you as a black man, for example, that I like black women and I post that shit, that I like black women, that shit gonna get 2 likes, 1 comment, and that's it. This shit's gonna be dead. If I post I don't like black women, I'm getting 2,000 shares, 15,000 comments, and 17,000 angry emojis. And all of them are gonna say "coon," "hate yourself," "your mama black," your sister black, your auntie black, everybody black, right? Because that's not normal. That's media's job, though. That's the media's job, social media especially. It's to put out there what's not normal and try to normalize it to the point where it's regular. But you can never do that because, again, it's not normal, right? What do I see on social media? I always see this all the time. Black men don't support black women. Black women don't support black men. I could walk outside my house right now and find 10, 20 black women that support black men. I could find 10, 20 black men that support black women. That's not normal, right? That's not normal that they're putting that out there. However, social media takes that over. So what do I see on social media afterwards? I see, I can never deal with a black man. The black man too scared of us. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you talk? Like I honestly ask people this question. I always say this. I say this all the time. I say, okay, where did you see that black men don't support black women? Right? They go, oh, I see this on social media, or I've been through it before. I said, okay, so you dated that black dude right there, right? Like that dude right there. Yeah, he will support me. I was like, all right, did you date him over there? No. All right, so they both black. So because he mistreated you, he's also gonna mistreat you, right? No. So how you gonna say that general statement? Oh, but I seen on social media. Nah, see, so now you fucked up. Because what you saw was just not normal, right? The more shares it has, the more it's not normal. Because remember, all the time is the shares are about, yo, come see this. That's what shares mean. That's what share means. Come see this. I just saw it. You need to come see this. That's what shares mean. That's why people post like that, right? More shares just mean you telling more people to come see what you just saw. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. So remember, you guys out there, social media shares aren't normal. Social media doesn't share what's normal. There you
go. For every car accident that you see on the news, there's like 30,000 cars that drove to work perfectly fine and nothing bad happened.
That's nice. I like that.
Like when a plane crash happens, people are like, "Oh my god, yeah!" But how many millions of flights just went by fine?
Yep. It's all about spirit. It's all about scaring the masses. That's literally it. I mean, I still don't trust planes. I don't. I'd probably take a plane. I'd probably take a plane ride. Well,
It's
now that
safer
I'm
than
out,
driving.
it actually is. That's the funny part. But here's the thing: when your car breaks down, you can pull over to the
The
side of the
fatality
road.
rate is much higher though. If something goes wrong,
Listen,
that's the difference.
listen. If the car breaks down, you can pull over to the side of the road. If a plane breaks down, what you pulling over?
You glide
Okay.
into the ocean, just glide in.
Glide my ass. You already know the math behind that shit. When you crash into the ocean, it's as if you're hitting concrete.
Nah, but that's if you go like, well, man, that's like you glide. You just skim it.
Fuck
You,
is
you gently kiss it. You gently
you think
kiss
the
the
plane is
surface.
gonna land this way?
You just.
The plane ain't landing this way. That plane going like this, bro.
It
Like,
depends on how bad it is.
look,
Depends
look,
on how bad it
look,
is.
look. Plane ain't doing this. Plane doing this.
It can still kind of steer though, a little bit.
It kind of steer, but that free fall is no joke, bro. Yeah, I mean that free fall is no joke. I'm not saying don't go out there and not be on planes. Me, I've been on planes all my life. I just don't trust the motherfuckers. Cause how you gonna be heavier than me and fly? Right? How you gonna be heavier? Even worse than that, how you gonna be heavier than me? Carry me, carry my mama, carry my family, carry everybody in the back. They carry my overweight luggage that I had to pay extra money for because you said it was overweight. I don't know what the fuck that mean, right? But it's apparently the weight limit's 50, and if it goes 50.5, I gotta pay an extra $50. That doesn't make no goddamn sense. Is that gonna throw off the damn balance of the plane? I don't fucking know. But that's some dumb shit right there. And then even worse is, right, it depends on the stewardess or whatever you got at the counter, right? She'll sometimes say, you know what, you're fine. And you know what's the worst part, bro? Especially when you're going in the winter, bro, this should be fucking bad, right? My suitcase is fucking heavy, right? Then it goes, oh, sorry, you're above the weight limit. So I was like, I bet. Now I gotta put on extra clothes and stuff, clothes in my pocket and shit. So now, am I technically extra heavy now? That don't make no damn sense, right? So all the weight that's gonna be on the plane is still on the plane, right? That don't make no fucking sense. Is these motherfuckers who handle my packages weak? That don't make no damn sense either. Hire stronger people then, right? But besides all that, then you gonna tell me that it goes off, right, at a certain speed and then floats or glides or whatever the fuck it does until I get to my destination, but my ass gonna run all the way my top speed and then jump and I hit the floor not even a second later. Fuck that. Fuck physics. That make no goddamn sense.
It's calculated. It's all right. It's all right. Resistance, lift, speed, weight, down.
Some more bullshit. I'll tell you that right now.
Nah, bro, it's calculated, bro.
I'll tell you that right now. Nah,
They did the math.
let me tell you something. Somebody made a deal with the fucking devil or some shit, and then said, "Yo, listen, they're gonna sell their soul if their mechanisms, whatever that shit is,
Mechanical.
can fly, right? So
Mechanicalism.
yeah, shit. So that motherfucker in hell right now, but his inventions are flying, right? That's what I think happened. God damn it, because you ain't about to tell me. Right, so now birds make sense because birds can't fly forever, right? But we got motherfucking planes out here with thousands of gallons of jet fuel and all that stuff, and then the turbines are spinning and shit. So you mean to tell me them turbines spin so fast that they can lift up the plane, but when I flap my shit don't go up? That don't make no damn sense.
Oh, you ain't flapping your arms at like 50,000 RPMs a minute though.
I shouldn't need 50 RPMs a minute. I'm like 1/200th of the size of a plane, so I should require 1/200th of that. Right? Technically, that's how physics go, right? It's supposed to be relative.
I need you to go to like some like high level convention and just grab a microphone and start ranting.
Kevin's dumb as shit, bro.
Bro, that'd be hilarious. Just go rant at some like NASA convention about how it doesn't make any sense.
It don't make no fucking sense, bro. Like, man,
As a math major, get over it, big boy.
bro, it just doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry, it just doesn't, bro. Like, it is laughable that shit works, bro. And you got chickens out here that are unable to fly. Why are chickens unable to fly? Why can't they just glide? Are they flapping their shit 50 RPMs a minute?
The size of their wings. and also how much lift their wings are able to generate.
But the Bumblebee though,
their body size.
But
the Bumblebee, I think was. Yeah, that's true. That's
yeah.
Like,
those physics out the fucking window. The damn Bumblebee's like you can even see the wings flap, but that motherfucker big as shit though. That motherfucker.
That's true. We were not designed to fly.
Humans were not built for the air.
Why can't I?
I don't give a shit, Kevin. I don't give a shit, bro. So I wasn't made to fly, built to fly, but metal is, bro. Metal. I mean, no goddamn sense, bro. And you see motherfuckers hand gliders and shit. You see motherfuckers be in those small plane things. Like, they have, like, it's, like, weird. It's like a hang glider, but it's not. It has a propeller in the front.
Oh, one of those smaller planes that you can get. Yeah.
But it's like a hang glider. Like, it's hot. It's like you're strapped.
But it's a self-propelled hang glider. Yeah. Those can go much farther. Yeah. Give it a bit more control.
But you know what crazy that is? That shit can lift up 2 people, but my ass can't fly. That make no goddamn sense.
You don't have no resistance, bro.
I am the resistance. What you talking about, bro? She.
You're not aerodynamic.
Dynamic is dick, bro. That shit crazy, bro. I don't give a damn.
I was gonna say you gotta remember how high they fly. The air density is different, so that lowers the resistance. There's that too.
Fuck that, bro. You got Michael Jordan out here defying gravity. That motherfucker can fly for a good minute, right? Why can't I do it?
Duck's a flat earther.
I know damn flat earther. I know how gravity works. God damn it. Fucking, what was it? Negative 9.8. What was it? 9.8 meters per second per second.
I don't fucking remember. My favorite question I always ask the flat earthers, I'm like, but why would this be something to lie about? It doesn't do anything. There's no controlling the masses. There's no swaying their minds. It's something that doesn't. There's just no purpose to lie about.
Thank you, Stefan. Thank you, Stefan.
The difference between math either, but here we are. Oh, algebra, you mean?
Yeah, fuck algebra, goddammit. Algebra leads to calculus. Calculus leads to fucking planes and shit. So all of it's bullshit. Alright? I shouldn't need to find what A equals B and shit, bro. Just tell me.
Pythagorean theorem.
I shouldn't save your life one day. Have you ever used the quadratic formula now? Have you ever used negative B plus or minus 2A square root and all that shit? No.
Scientists.
No. God damn it. Hey, shut up, Kevin. I know how gravity works. Punk bitch. Oh my god. But yeah, bro. And then the worst part is, bro, I don't know who the fuck did this, bro, but all them people that go on, see, I got off topic, but all the people that go up in hot air balloons and shit, bro, I'm sorry, something wrong with you, because I am about to be somewhere and there's something pop, and now that's it. That's it for me, bro. I'd rather be in a plane of science, right? I'll be playing science, right? Instead of being up in the air with hot air, right? And all it takes is one dumbass bird or some shit to go, what the fuck is that? Okay? And then I'm dead. I'm dead. God damn it. I'll be like Judy's mom from that old Amanda Show skit. God damn it. Judy! Fucking hell. And then you got skydiving and man.
No, that's just fucking dumb to me. I don't know. Skydiving is dumb to me. I don't get that. Why am I gonna jump out of a perfectly good plane?
John, you see what I'm talking about though, right? Like, it don't make no sense, bro. You know what's the worst part about sky? See, I'm going off topic again, but I gotta answer this, fam. Because you know what's dumb about skydiving, bro? A motherfucker had to go up in the air, look down and say, I wonder what would happen if we fell. And his friend said, you want to find out. That's what the fuck happened. Right? Parachutes are what? To make sure we get down to the ground safely, right? We should never want to need to use it. And a motherfucker looked at that shit and said, watch this. And fucking leaped from a plane, bro. No. I refuse. First motherfucker gonna send me up in a 2-ton, 5-ton metal death trap. Then a motherfucker out here gonna dive into your death just to have some bed sheets save you. Yo, fuck this. Fucking hate this dude, bro. I hate science.
We do a lot of dangerous shit for no reason.
cliff diving, fucking. Oh, you know what's the worst part? Bungee cord. I wonder what's gonna happen if I attach a giant slingshot to my leg and then dive all the way down there. I might hit the floor. I might not. You know how much test trials you have to do that shit to make sure that shit lasts, bro?
Some of that stuff still fails. There's still that YouTube video of the chick who they pushed off and they measured it wrong. She face planted right into the river. She died.
You know what's crazy. You know whose fault that is? Hers. It ain't theirs. It ain't theirs. All right. If somebody come up, yo, Dunk, you want to go bungee jumping off that giant ass cliff into that bed of rocks? No. No, I don't. The fuck? What I look like? Stupid? That made no sense. But see, I'm here trying to talk about some celebrity shit, but then goddamn science. Make no damn sense, bro. Make no damn sense. I might just go on a rant next fucking podcast. God damn it. Shit.
That could be the next topic. Just shit that don't make sense.
Shit that don't. Yeah, you know what? Next
make
topic is gonna be shit that don't make sense, bro. That don't. I fucking hate this. But yo, listen.
Judas. That's mine.
But yeah, just to sum it up, cause goddamn. Sum it up. Don't take your advice from celebrities. They are probably gonna give you a lot of false narrative. If anything, celebrities are more prone to give you the opposite of what they're living through, right? Because what they're living through is not worth, or I would say, is not a good public image. That's number one. Number two, what you see on social media will never be the norm. So the more shares you see, the more rare it actually is. Right? That's number two. Number three, if you blame social media on your relationship ending or anything like that, you're a damn fool. Take some self-accountability. That's something that's becoming rare nowadays is accountability. A lot of people like to blame other things and other factors, not knowing that they have 100% of the decision-making to themselves. All right? Other things just happen to help make your decision, and that is it. All right? And then lastly, fuck planes. Anyway, that is it for the stream today. You guys want to play League? All right. That is it for the stream today. Wish you guys nothing but the best. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Kevin, John, Stefan. Make sure to call LeBron. Yeah, I ain't gonna say that. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Next week, we're just gonna talk about shit that don't make no goddamn sense. Gonna have a list for you because it's gonna be a long rant. Wish you guys nothing but the best. Any last words, Mr. Jawad?
The words. Sagwa, the Siamese Chinese cat. Shit.
This the dude that knows his mathematics. Anyway. Wish y'all nothing but the best. Peace.